Welcome to a motherfucking wrestling match, and this is gonna be a good time for everyone. Here comes Kane, the big red machine, Kane. And this is peak Kane right here. Look at the body on that scary monster man. He looks like $1,000,000 spooky dollars. This match is from November of the year 2000, and this is when Kane was at his scariest, and his strongest, and his cutest. Look at that cute little boy, Kane. There he goes. Oh, there's the fire. He's so strong. He's got magical powers. He comes from hell. He was burned as a child. He's the Undertaker's brother. He was burned. His parents died in a fire, but his real father is Paul Bearer, who is the Undertaker's manager. It's very convoluted, very complicated story there. All I need to know, he was burned as a child, but not really. It's more psychological, but you don't know that yet. That's a plot twist later on. Anyways, he's Kane. He's got fire powers. He's big and spooky. Here comes Steve Blackman, the hardcore champion. This is a hardcore match, and this is Steve Blackman is actually scarier than Kane. Kane is a literal demon and a monster with fire powers. I think Steve Blackman might actually still be scarier. Steve Blackman is the lethal weapon. His body is a lethal weapon. He is trained in 4,000 different martial arts. Every martial art known to man. He can karate kick you all the way to hell, and that's what he's fixing to do to Kane here, but Kane doesn't give a shit. Kane's too big and too strong and too cute. But Steve Blackman, he's up on the guardrail. Look at that fucking karate kick right in the face. Fucking knock his fucking spooky mask off. That's what I'm saying, you know. Kane is a big, scary monster man with the powers of fucking firebending from hell. Kane is personal friends with Satan, but it doesn't matter to Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman has no fear. Steve Blackman has no concept of fear. Steve Blackman, if he were a mouse, he'd walk into a lion's den and he'd start karate kicking the lions and killing them. That's what he does. Steve Blackman, you see a fucking mouse walking towards you with like a lion's head on his head and like a cape made of lion fur, you know that mouse is actually Steve Blackman as a mouse. That's where he's been. Anyways, this is the match. It's a hardcore match. Look at that takedown by the legs. Steve Blackman is the coolest fucking guy in the history of all time. He's killing Kane with the lid of a garbage can. He doesn't give a fuck. Kane's in the fucking downward dog position. The demon has already been fucking beaten into submission, but not quite. He's got him in that move, what is that called? I'm drawing a blank. I know what it's called, but I can't. A back fuck plex. And then Kane's got the garbage can lid. He's gonna hit him with it, but no, because Steve Blackman is fucking too powerful. But he got hit in the end. God, you see that like karate roll and then the spinny kick? I love him. He's like the best guy ever. This is a really cool match. I've never seen this one. I for some reason I felt like watching a Steve Blackman match. I just remembered Steve Blackman and how fucking cool he was. And I typed in Steve Blackman, and one of the first ones was Steve Blackman versus Kane in a hardcore match. Beautiful side slam by Kane. And look at this fucking shit that we're watching right here. And the guy who uploaded this went through the extra trouble of putting like a fiery inferno background and a scary fucking pentagram logo in the corner too. Just so you know that Kane means business. Kane is going to send Steve Blackman to hell. But Steve Blackman means business too. Did you see that fucking spinning fucking smack to the face with that garbage can lid? And now he's got the whole garbage can. Oh, he's got the sticks. Steve Blackman's thing, in addition to being the lethal weapon and knowing all martial arts, he also had sticks. Like in Rocky 3 at the beginning when Rocky is living in the monastery and he's getting by on like stick fights, Steve Blackman has sticks and that's his thing. And look at Jesus Christ. Just correction. I said Rocky 3. I meant Rambo. Rambo 3. Rocky never fought with sticks. It doesn't matter how big you are, Steve Blackman will cut you down to size with them sticks. What the fuck is he doing? Oh my god, what is he gonna do here? Oh, it looked like he was gonna like smash Kane's fucking nuts, but Kane got, oh my, there he did it. He got him in the nuts. Jesus Christ. You have to understand, this is, in like the year 2000, Kane is the most powerful fucking demon there is. Like, he's literally from hell. You can't... He's a monster. Everyone's afraid of Kane. You saw he chokeslams you. You saw he fucking... He summons fire from hell out of the ring posts. Everyone's terrified of Kane. He's like fucking 9 feet tall. But then you got Steve Blackman in here, the fucking Lethal Weapon karate dude. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck how scary you are. He'll take on Kane. He'll take on The Undertaker. He'll take on Satan himself. He's got karate. He's got sticks. Who wins in a fight? Lucifer, the Lord of Darkness and Master of all evil? Or Steve Blackman, a guy with sticks? The answer is Steve Blackman every time. He's more powerful than your fucking brain can comprehend. But Kane's got the ring steps. What the fuck? Here comes Chris Jericho. I was not seeing that coming. I guess Chris Jericho is on Steve Blackman's side. I mean, Jesus Christ. He's just decapitating Kane with those steps. I didn't think Steve Blackman needed the help, but okay. Jesus, Kane got wrecked in that match. Kane's like the most powerful guy of all time, but Steve Blackman was just too strong. He knew too much fucking martial arts, and he had too many sticks. And then on top of it, Chris Jericho shows up and interferes with the match. For what reason, I have no idea. I do not know the lore behind this one. This is like a random hardcore match from the year 2000. I have no idea where all of these allegiances lie, but Jesus Christ, Kane just got his fucking head cut off. Can we talk about the fact that Kane just got his fucking head cut off by steel steps and a chair? Steve Blackman wins. Steve Blackman retains the hardcore championship. And, Kane looks fucking flabbergasted. He looks bamboozled. He can't believe it. He's like, what the fuck just happened? I'm Kane. I'm the scariest fucking guy. But Steve Blackman just whooped my ass. And then Chris Jericho decapitated me. Fuck.